Ambassador Haruko.
What time is it in game?
It's about it's mid-afternoon now, sort of 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Should we talk back with the Warforged and see if there's anything else that can be done, or?
Lost cause, I think. It's only bad news, isn't it? Yeah, did we think of a way we could... Oh yeah, what did she want us to do? Oh, prove that they're using demonic rituals or something. How would we prove that? Could sneak back in. How would we get proof though? Wasn't there such thing as cameras? We should have asked her what kind of proof she would need. Dang it.
Yeah. How about we go... So what's investigate the reports of series of strange accidents? What's happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the haunted spirit we can have a little look at tonight.
Yeah. Yes.
Find out what happened to the adventurers in beneath the Breakfast Club. Didn't we do that?
The Breakfast Club. You found one. So there's 3 people you need to find. And you found one. And you found reference to number 2. So you found one, and he was alive, and you nursed him back to health and got him out. You found an orc message in the orcs you slayed that they had captured a halfling, I think it was. And you still haven't found this this dragon-born woman with a sentient sword.
There's the Breakfast Club things we could go down. We could do the investigate reports. What does everyone reckon?
Investigate report. What do we have to do at Breakfast Club, sorry?
Go down and potentially fight some orcs.
Oh, yeah, we haven't had a fight in a while, have we? I'm happy.
I've
No, we
become a
have not.
pacifist. Fighting is wrong.
Aren't you a holy warrior?
Oh yeah.
Don't you want to fight evil?
Yes.
Orcs are fundamentally evil.
For the DM, what would be easier for him?
It's irrelevant.
Do we want to do
I
some
mean-
investigation or some fighting?
I would point out that if you were to go to find the things, you could kill 2 birds with 1 stone by finding the things at the bottom of the pits of Bellinor, because you need to get to the bottom of the pits of Bellinor anyway.
I'm going to roleplay this. Gargantor likes a fight. That's it. That's my decision.
My fists are getting soft because I haven't punched through something for a while, so...
I think Wade's decision would be to investigate, as that's his job. Mine would definitely be to fight.
Well, we've got to investigate what happened to the people.
Yes, by punching stuff.
Wouldn't you agree, Wade?
Yes. Yes.
There you go.
Let's just do what Kurak says.
Oh.
Is Kurak your daddy or something?
Oh well. To the Breakfast Club to fight.
Daddy knows
Okay.
best.
I mean, investigate.
So are you is there anything you want to do on the levels? So you can go to the Breakfast Club easy enough. It's not too far from where you are as you wander back past the Fortaleza, and it gets on to sort of early evening as you make your way back into the breakfast club. Say hello to Adwin, who waves his hand around.
Can we stop off en route to like Jeweller's Street and sell some stuff and everything?
Yeah.
Because we've got loads of diamonds and, well, not diamonds, but platinum trade bars, onyx gems, and all that.
Of course. Are you going back to the bloke you've been to before?
Yeah.
What about the spice guy?
Do you have any spice to sell?
Sadly, I don't think we do.
Christoval Crystals was the place you went to before.
Yes.
What about the
hello,
guy I
welcome.
sold my dagger to that then reappeared in my inventory?
You finally got rid of that dagger.
Yeah, I know.
No, this isn't the same guy.
Just don't want to cross the guy that I
Yeah.
scammed.
No, that was in Zaragoza. That was Balthazar's Bazaar.
Oh.
Abzal?
Okay. We've got some stuff for you.
Wonderful, wonderful. What have you got?
A platinum trade bar.
Platinum trade bar. How much of a platinum trade bar?
£0.5.
I can give you 250 gold pieces for that.
Well, we came here because you said you'll give us a good price.
That's the fair price. That's what it's worth.
It's platinum.
Can we do an insight check on that?
Yeah.
Let me just check my memory.
Oh, you can check yours.
Oh, you read my mind correct.
Gigantor, difficult to say. He could be lying. He could be telling the truth. Correct. Yeah, he is.
I haven't actually tried.
He's on the level.
Okay, let's go for it. 250 it is.
I mean, on the level as much as a salesman could be. Like, he's going to sell it for more.
Yeah.
But
how about an onyx gem?
Onyx, eh? Let's have a look. I believe I can do that for 25 gold pieces each.
Oh, I think you can do a little bit more than that. We have got lots to sell you.
I can go for 50 gold pieces each on the Onyx.
50?
Double!
50.
Fucking hell.
Well, we've got 14 of them. So
Well
that's
then.
700. Deal.
Is that right? Yeah.
It's done.
And they were 7 platinum pieces. Well, 70 platinum pieces.
And we've got a yellow quartz crystal.
Yellow quartz. Maybe. Let's see. I believe that will be 50 gold pieces.
Or 5 platinum.
Yeah.
And then the last thing we've got is a bloodstone gem.
I thought you had some gold trade bars as well.
Got some stuff.
Bloodstone, another 50 gold pieces.
Fantastic. Oh, yeah, that's just mine.
Yeah, I think Tavron's got stuff because
I got some shit.
Yeah,
I got a couple
he picked up some stuff in the last session.
balls. I just deleted my longsword.
You can drag it back in.
Yeah. Oh, just deleted it again. There we go.
Jimmy, in the last campaign, I wasn't paying attention to how much the gems were worth, and I gave him a diamond worth 5,000 gold pieces.
Instantly
Fist
completed the game.
Is anyone else selling some stuff? I've got some stuff to sell.
Yes, I will. I've got a gold trade bar, please, sir.
How many?
1.
That's 250 gold pieces. I can do that for.
Lovely stuff. Yes, please. How do you delete stuff from your inventory?
If you press on the little lock button and then there's an X comes up.
Oh, yeah, nice. Silver trade bar.
Silver trade bar. Afraid I can't do this for quite as much. This will be. How many trade bars have you got?
8.
That does not tell me how much they're worth. 1 second. £8 of silver trade bars. That's 25 gold pieces a pound.
200. Take that. 2 diamonds.
Two
Fist size.
diamonds.
One for each fist size.
Now, did I tell you? Did I give you some diamonds?
I think they might have been in my inventory for quite a while because it's there next to my ranger's short bow, which I've had for fucking ever.
Okay. You didn't use them for a resurrection spell.
Don't know.
Oh yeah, because there was diamonds needed for that, wasn't there, or something?
Yeah, every time you resurrect someone, you need to use a. Not if they drop to 0 hit points and don't die, and you give them a healing potion, then it's fine. But if you have to do the full-on resurrection, I thought that those diamonds were the ones that you used for the
Yeah, they
resurrection.
probably were, to be fair. I'll just delete them.
Because they were like 300 gold pieces a pop.
Alright, that's it from me.
I have some stuff. I've got a yellow gem.
This is a citrine.
Yes.
It's a 50 gold piece gem.
Okay. Okay, I'll think about that. I have iron stone.
An iron stone.
Yes.
This is I'll be honest with you because you're good suppliers and I don't want to get your back up. this is a magical device, and I wouldn't be able to offer you anything near what it's worth.
That is very honest of you.
Very honest. Stupidly honest.
What does this ion stone do?
I thought you identified this ion stone. I thought
No.
you were using it.
Didn't I have it?
Yeah.
It circles around you, doesn't it?
It circles around your head.
Oh.
I definitely haven't given you 2 of them.
Why have I got that in my inventory then? It's weird.
I don't think I've.
No, I thought Gigantor had it and he was using it.
Might be.
Oh yeah, I
I
am.
don't
It's
know,
going
man.
around my head. It's going around
What
my
is
head.
it?
To
I can't
improve your
remember.
armor class.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
but I think I bought it
Oh.
actually.
Okay.
Yeah, ignore
Yeah.
that. I'm using that. I've got an amethyst.
Oh, so that ion stone requires attunement. So just so you know on your character sheet, so you've got 2 magic items that you're attuned to at the moment. Your axe and your iron stone.
And my cloak probably.
Oh, what's your cloak?
It's the one with the feather fall.
Oh yeah, okay. So you're maxed out on magic items at the moment.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So it's worth making a note of that. So on your character sheet, you know where it says where you've got like the little boxes. I've chosen
There are
Tom's character sheet, Max.
thousands of little boxes.
So you've got your rages and your exhaustion.
Yep.
If you press plus below that.
Yep. 2 more.
Yeah, then you can create some more boxes. You could just call one of them attunement and just put it up to 3 out of 3. It's worth keeping track of that.
Okay, so 2 or 3. Oh, it's just called other resource. Really
You can rename it.
Wouldn't let me, weirdly.
Oh, I can do it.
Oh, there we go, I've got it. Attune. Okay. No, not attainment. But yes, I've got an amethyst.
Has anyone else got... Oh, an
Yeah.
amethyst.
Yes.
Amethyst. Quartz. Ooh, I can give you 100 gold pieces for that fine amethyst.
So it was 100 for the amethyst, and what did you say for the other one? 75, was it?
50.
50. I'm sure you can just do a little bit better than that. Not much, just a tiny bit.
I'm afraid that is a fair price. I've been honest with you. I'd appreciate if you would take me at my word.
Okay. $150. Okay. 200.
Any other delightful goodies that you want to sell me?
I never pick anything up. I'm too old to bend down.
Well, very well. As always, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. If you do find any more valuables, please come straight to me. Don't go to any of my competitors, and I'll always give you a fair price.
Ooh,
Thank you, my friends.
I've got some silver sickles.
Sickles.
I've got a mushroom that I need to remove from my inventory.
So do I.
A sickle?
It's what I've got written down.
I don't know what that is.
I wonder if I put something random there. Silver. What could sickles be? Is there any precious? Oh no, silver. Silver.
I can give you 25 gold pieces for the silver thing.
Yes, I think I'm gonna have to do that because I have no idea what it is.
Very well, I will take that off your hand, melt it down, and turn it into something that I know what it is.
£2 worth of silver, according to my inventory.
£2? Well, let's just call it silver trade bars. I'll give you 50 gold pieces for them.
Because a sickle's just a weapon, isn't it? Like the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, £2 worth of silver I could melt down and sell. 50 gold pieces for the silver sickle.
How about some rations now? A wooden locket.
That's very pretty. I think I could sell this. Give you 25 gold pieces for it.
God, generous this guy, isn't he?
Was there anything in the wooden locket that we need to know about? Or?
It was just decorative.
25 it is. Sold.
I've got some chalky coloured polished stones. I can't remember picking these up, but I've got some.
Yes, these are agates. I can give you 10 gold pieces each for an agate.
I've got 1,000 of them. I
don't have 10,000 gold pieces, I'm afraid.
All I know is I've got a plural amount. I don't have a weight. I don't have a specific amount.
Roll a d4.
D4000.
Actually, roll a d6.
5.
Nice. 50 gold pieces then.
Excellent.
Try and write down how many you pick up next time.
I don't even remember picking them up.
It's probably ages ago. You guys never sell your stuff. And then you leave it so long that you forget how much you got and what it is.
I had that fist-sized diamond for about 4 months, I think.
I've got a winter's wolf pelt.
I'm afraid I can't do anything with that, but it might fetch a pretty penny at the markets.
Is there anywhere that I can get it turned into some armour?
Oh, quite possibly. Might be worth trying at Tanner's, perhaps in Baldos.
Where is that?
There is one. And he marks it on your map. Hold on.
Where is Baldos?
It's over on the
I see it.
west. There we go.
Cool.
Thank you, kind shopkeep.
Very welcome. Like I say, come back as soon as you get some more of your valuables. I'm always happy to buy them off of you.
Will do. Right. Brekkie Club?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you enter the breakfast club and Adwin waves to you, asks if you're to stop him for a drink.
Ooh, better not, eh, boys? Business.
Is there any of the areas that you want to revisit, or do you just want to go down to the deepest layer that you've managed to get to so far?
I think we cleared everything out, didn't we, that we've already seen? Apart from that bit where Tavron almost got washed away.
Yeah.
So we could just go to the deepest bit.
Okay, so...
Are we all rested? Hang on. Oh. I've drained all my lay on hands because I haven't rested since I was punched in the face with a thing. Can we say we just rested there and then went in?
You could have a short rest.
That doesn't restore my lay on hands. That's fine, I'll just go in with no healing.
We can have a long rest.
Long rest?
Okay. Well, are you going to rest first, or are you?
It's probably safer, isn't it?
Yeah, might as well, because then we've got 35 extra healing. Sorry,
Okay.
Adeline, correct. Touch me.
Yeah, I need some rages back anyway. Big rages.
And
Oh, I
I'll
need some
probably
hit
use-
points back as well. Yeah, let's rest.
Yeah,
Sure.
and some spells I've lost.
So are you getting a room at the Breakfast Club?
Sure.
Yeah.
So it's 5 gold pieces, I think.
How much?
We will share a bed. Safer from Kurak that way.
So it's probably about 5 o'clock by the time you get to the room. Are you taking watches or just all sleeping?
Oh. Will one of the witches come out?
What?
Will,
You feel alright there, Kurak?
will one of the... Because if none of us watch over, someone's going to have a witch sit on their chest, aren't they, tonight?
Which shit on their chest.
Shit on their chest.
I will take the first watch.
I can do a short rest. So,
Okay.
Who shall
We're
I
gonna
wake
watch.
up in 2 hours?
I'll wake up.
So you watch as the weather outside deteriorates, the sun begins to set, clouds gather, there's rain pounding at the window, and the shutters are shaking. In the distance you hear thunder over the sea. It's a storm rolling in. You feel uneasy. Something at the back of your mind doesn't feel quite right.
Storms are coming, boys.
Make a perception check.
Okay. Oh god.
You don't notice anything untoward though, and you blame this strange feeling on just nerves and the weather and the quietness of the room. And 2 hours comes around without much else going on. So you settle down to rest. Whose rest is next?
I'll go next.
Okay. The weather is again deteriorating, and now there's quite a gale blowing outside, and the shutters are slamming back and forth. Make a perception check.
Oh. Wrong one. 13.
You don't notice anything untoward. No one's thrashing about. You're pretty sure of that. No one's being haunted by the hags. But you can't shake this feeling that there are things at play tonight. There's the sun finally sets fully. The dark clouds envelop the Breakfast Club. Your watch comes to an end.
Who am I waking up next?
Probably
Wade?
Tavron, isn't it? Because then he can just carry
Okay.
on to the end.
I can be awake.
Okay. I'll wake him. I wake Tavron up with a hammer to the face. Oh, no.
Okay,
Flurry
Ta-
of blows.
Tavron, night The wind is howling outside, but you feel more at home in the dark than any of your compatriots, and you can see further. Make a perception check. But in this darkness, the clouds seeming to obscure your dark vision, and the feeling of like claustrophobia takes you. You don't like it at all. So you're listening to the rain pounding against the window frame. Are you just keeping the rest of the watch for the rest of the night?
Yeah.
As the sun begins to rise, it's very early in the morning because you went to bed quite early. It's probably about 5 in the morning now, as your compatriots are beginning to stir. You notice, sat out on the balcony, looking in through your window, a big black raven. And as you peer out the window, there's a flock of ravens circling a little way off in the city, further north, towards the papal palace.
What does that mean? Can I have a think about it?
Make a nature check. You count. You reckon there must be 100 or so ravens. It's almost like a cloud of black birds circling, and it strikes you as something that you've never seen in nature. This is some foul sorcery at play.
Everyone, wake up, please.
What's that?
Look out the window, there's some fucking ravens.
Who's this cockney that's come in our room?
You woke us up for a bit of bird watching.
I have, yes, and
Oh,
some foul play occurring here.
oh, is that a pun?
Some guinea fowl play.
Do we make our way to the Papal Palace and investigate, or do we
Can
delve
we
deep into...
see if anyone's actually knows if there's
What the
anyone
fuck's
seen
happening?
this before? They could just be migrating.
You've never seen this before. You've lived here a few years now. Wade, you've never seen this before. Nothing like this.
What about you, Kurak?
Have I ever seen this before?
Make a nature check.
Have you ever seen a
Whoa.
bird before?
Oh my god, they're magical!
You've got no idea. This, I mean, it could be natural for all you know. You don't know anything about ravens.
I didn't know they flew.
So they've flown to the Papal Palace.
They're circling around what looks like the west gate of the Papal Palace.
Where the fuck's Papal Palace again?
Power to the people.
Over there.
Around the Holy Residence area.
No, the west gate.
So that one.
That's the one.
Wait, that's the East Gate.
Oh, sorry, East Gate. Yeah, you're quite right. East Gate.
I think.
Yeah, they're circling around what looks like the east gate.
Well.
We
What
should
do we wanna
probably have a look at what's going on down there.
Have we had a full night's sleep?
Yes.
Well, let's do it then, boys.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Off we go.
We charge
So
through the
as
street.
you
We skip holding
navigate,
hands.
as you charge through the streets, you can't help notice that on every windowsill, seemingly out of nowhere, all of these ravens, eyes peering at you, cawing and flocking towards, almost like they're following you towards the Papal Palace. As you approach, there is a crowd of people, city watch, few paladins, and many common people gathered around the East Gate. You part the crowd and make your way to the front, where you see a grim sight. A woman
just gone into the cellar of the.
strung up over the gate of the Papal Palace with bones and twigs decorated across her arms, her face covered in the skull of what looks like a bear, her chest cavity ripped open and her ribs splayed almost like wings. The body is pale white and lifeless.
Can we have a little look?
She's up high. She's probably 30 foot off the ground.
This looks like a crime, Wade.
Yeah.
Maybe we should disperse the crowd.
Disperse. All of you. Disperse.
One of the city guard comes up to you. Captain de Bloodcurrent, we'll try and keep the crowd back if you want to head up to the tower.
Yes. Up we go.
You sound jolly.
So you ascend the tower. Is it just you, or is everyone going?
Up then. I'm heading up.
You won't go alone.
I would like to have a look at this.
So the body is strung up from the rafters. You can pull it up if you so wish.
This
right.
up.
Yeah.
It comes up with a sickening sort of slurping noise as
Sorry, that's me.
as the cold flesh scrapes against the side of the stone wall and comes with a slap across the across the rafters and onto the roof. The mask still firmly attached. But behind the mask, you now see clearly ringlets of blonde hair.
Bubbles.
No idea who this is.
It's Bubbles.
Do you remove the mask?
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
The screaming face, eyes removed, tongue removed, but there's no mistaking
Yeah.
the face that you peer down on. It's the deceased body of Bubbles.
My bubble.
Oh, Bubbles, no, Bubbles, no. First Peaches and then Bubbles.
Is that a twinge? Is that a twinge of guilt in Gigantor's heart?
Creamy dives off the 30-foot tower head first onto the floor.
And we will leave it there for tonight.
Dun dun
Well,
dun.
dark.
Well.
The third victim.
Only needed 3.
And I'll just point out that as we leave it here, that the first one was here.
One sec. Where's the... Yeah?
The first one was here.
Where?
Uh,
I'm not zoomed out
here.
enough. Oh yeah.
The second one was here.
Yeah.
And the third one was there.
Okay.
One on each line.
Oh well, we know where the next one's gonna be. Kinda.
Well, no.
That's
From
all
the,
of them.
from the reading of the ritual, there is only ever going to be 3 victims. Is all it's needed.
Oh yeah.
3 victims, and then the more opens.
Better go down chapel then.
Going down chapel, gonna kill some witches.
Okay. Well, hopefully, Dave Wells will appear next week to mourn for his lost sister.
Creamy just dived off the building, so...
We should have just gone in the fucking Breakfast Club and not followed those ravens.
Alright, I will catch you guys later.
See you later.
Yeah.
Bye,
Yeah.
Tim.
Bye.